Hello students and welcome back. In this video, we'll begin chapter 2, which is chemistry and measurements. Chemists, scientists, and healthcare workers all take routine measurements in their daily work. Many years ago, scientists decided that it was best to have a standard system of measurement for communication across all divisions of science. In the United States, traditionally, we've used the imperial system of measurement, but the rest of the world primarily uses the metric and SI systems of measurement, which are related. For example, on a nice spring day, many people would report that the temperature is 22 degrees C or 72 degrees Fahrenheit. A backpack might weigh 12 kilograms or 26 pounds in the imperial system. A human might be 1.7 meters or 65 inches tall, or 58 kilograms or 128 pounds. A human might walk 2.1 kilometers or 1.3 miles. Scientists primarily use the metric system of measurement to take routine measurements, but there's a subset of this system called the International System of Units, which is a worldwide standard. And this standard has standard units for length, volume, mass, temperature, and time. The metric and SI systems are closely interrelated, and data can be converted easily from one system to the other. The SI system can in fact be thought of as a subset of the metric system and uses the same base measurements of for length and time as the metric system. For length, both use the meter, and for time, both use seconds. But the standard unit of measurement for volume in the metric system is liter, and for the SI system, the standard unit for volume is cubic meter. For mass in the metric system, the standard unit is the gram, and the SI system, it's the kilogram. For temperature, the standard unit in the metric system is degrees C, and for the SI system, it's Kelvin. For this course, we shouldn't worry too much about the differences between the metric system and the SI system. We'll use both systems of measurement for our calculations. Just be aware of whatever units you're using and make sure that you're using the same units if you're doing a calculation across the entire calculation, or that you're converting correctly between units. Volume is the space occupied by a substance. The SI standard unit of volume is cubic meter, but in the metric system, volume is based on the liter. We can see here a graduated cylinder, which is used to measure small volumes. It's not extremely accurate and isn't quite as accurate as, say, a pipette, but it's often used where high accuracy isn't needed. A liter is 1,000 milliliters, and we can convert between the metric system and the imperial system by different conversion factors. For example, a liter is 1.06 quarts. A quart is 946 milliliters. And we'll learn how to use these conversion factors in a later video. A cubic meter is also 1,000 liters. The base unit of length for both systems is the meter. We may want to measure things in centimeters or even millimeters if we have some smaller items. And we can convert between the imperial system and the metric system with different conversion factors. For example, 1 meter is 39.4 inches, and 2.54 centimeters is 1 inch. 1 meter is 1.09 yards as well. So knowing a conversion factor gives us the power to convert between units of measurement. The base unit for mass is the gram in the metric system or the kilogram in the SI system. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams or 2.20 pounds. 1 pound is 454 grams. We may use grams, kilograms, or even milligrams to measure masses. And we can convert between different units knowing different conversion factors. For temperature, we use Celsius and Kelvin. Celsius is generally used more in the metric system, and Kelvin is the base unit for the SI system. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius, and we know that water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll learn conversion formulas for converting between Celsius and Kelvin, Celsius and Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit and Kelvin, and so forth in a later video. Kelvin is used again as the SI system base unit of temperature, and 0 Kelvin is also known as absolute zero, which is the lowest possible temperature. The base unit for time in both systems is the second, and we're all familiar with time in seconds, minutes, hours, days, and even years, and we'll see some conversions between these different units in a later video. Next, let's have a learning check. What are the SI units for the following? Volume, mass, length, and temperature. For volume, the SI unit is the cubic meter. For mass, the SI base unit is the kilogram. For length, we have the meter. And for temperature, we have Kelvin.